What is a sentence? Answer: a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. For example, I love my country. He is my brother. To make a correct sentence, you should know what are the main features of a sentence. So, number 1, it always starts with a capital letter. 2, it ends with a full stop if it states a fact. It ends with a question mark if it asks a question, or it ends with an exclamation mark if it expresses a sudden feeling of surprise, joy, sorrow, so on. And the most important feature of a sentence is that it makes a complete sense by itself. A sentence can be divided into two parts: a subject and a predicate. Now, what is a subject? A subject is that part of a sentence that names a person or thing about whom something is said. A subject is usually placed before the predicate, but sometimes the order can be changed, but the meaning is always the same. Example: John is going to the market. Here we are talking about John. So John is the subject of this sentence. Next, the lion wanted to eat the rabbit. This sentence tells us about the lion. So the lion is the subject. One more thing to add here: the subject is always a noun or a pronoun or a group of words that does the work of a noun. Another part of a sentence is called as the predicate. A predicate is a word or a group of words that tells us something about the subject. The predicate always contains verb of the subject. It may consist of one word or several words. These several words can be an object, a complement, or an adverb. For example, birds fly. In this sentence, fly is predicate and the verb. Next, he drinks coffee. Here, predicate is drinks coffee. Drinks is verb, coffee is object. Third, lion is a wild animal. In this, is a wild animal is predicate, where is verb, a wild animal is complement. Fourth, Mona dances well. Here, dances well is the predicate, where dances is verb and will is the adverb. This is all about sentence and its part. Our next topic is object. Object is of two types: direct object and indirect object. Let's take an example. The teacher gave sweets to the children. Here, the teacher is subject, gave is verb, sweets is object, to the children is object. Now, there are two objects in this sentence. How can we find out which one is a direct object and which one is the indirect object? So, we will ask a question. What? What the teacher gave to the children? Answer is sweets. Now, sweets is direct object. Second question. To whom the teacher gave sweets? Answer is to the children. Here, the children is indirect object. So we have come to the conclusion that when we ask a question, what? The answer is a direct object. When we ask a question, for whom, from whom, or to whom, then the answer is an indirect object. Let's do a few more examples. I bought a cycle for my brother. My question is, which is the direct object in this sentence? To find out the answer, we have to ask question what. So what I bought for my brother? Answer is a cycle. A cycle is direct object. On the other hand, for whom I bought the cycle? Answer, my brother. Then my brother is indirect object. Third example, the teacher told them a story. My question is, to whom the teacher told the story? Answer is them. Here, them is indirect object. I hope you have understood the difference between a direct object and an indirect object. Our next topic is the complement. As we saw in the part predicate that all sentences do not have an object. It may end with some extra words. When there is intransitive verb in the sentence, it do not have any object, but it requires an additional word or words to complete its meaning. The word or group of words required to complete the predicate is called a complement. I repeat, when the verb in the predicate is an intransitive verb, it requires an additional word or words to complete its meaning. The word or group of words required to complete the predicate is called a complement. See the examples. The baby was alert. Here, alert is not any object but an adverb. So, this alert is called as the complement. Next example. People are in the hall. Again, in the hall is not an object. So, it is the complement. I believe you have understood the concept of complement also. Our next topic is types of sentences. Sentences can be divided into different types on the basis of their meaning. Number 1, declarative sentence or assertive sentence. 2, interrogative sentence. Third, imperative sentence. And fourth, exclamatory sentence.